Hi, it's Ronnie, and welcome to my channel and How to Kill a Kit with Style. I am going to actually do a double page layout today, first one in quite the while, and I have 6 pictures there. This is from my May kit. I just didn't have the voiceover done yet, and so I thought, well, I will get it up anyway, even though it didn't make it in time to actually be May. I am using American Crafts white cardstock for the background, and I am doing the edges with the dark blue and the plaid, and then I am going to also add some of this Lego paper because they're playing with Legos there. I'm going to fussy cut down the left hand side of this, and then I'm just going to take the trimmer and trim the other side, because one cut's all you have to do on the fussy cutting, and then you've got one for each side if you go ahead and cut another piece about the same size. And you will see me laying them up against each other there with the trimmer. Yeah, see how I have that one upside down, so I can tell that it's close to the same size. I didn't want it too big because I had to have room for my pictures, and I didn't want them on top of that busy paper. I love that busy paper, but I didn't want the picture sitting on top of them. I wanted them to show up pretty good because they're showcasing their Legos in some of the pictures. Not all of them. Some of them they're building with their Legos. I'm putting the dark blue one on the outside, and then the plaid's going to go down, and then the Lego. Well, I think I put the Lego first, but lay the plaid on top of the edges of it. And I really love the other side, but I can't pass up Lego paper when I have so many Lego pictures sitting around. The boys here, instead of using my Legos, and I have plenty, believe me, and all the kids have played with them, but mine are for toddlers, because most of the time there's toddlers in my house, even still. So I don't want them to have those little teeny tiny ones. I want them to have the bigger ones they can't fit in their mouth and choke on. But the boys come to spend the night, and they brought their own with them, which are the little tiny ones. And you can see them here with them. And I'm not sure what that was they built. I'm kind of thinking they said something about it being an airport, but I can't swear to that because they built lots of stuff. And then it got to the point they were buying the kits, and Jake really loved them. Most of the time he'd have to ask his brother for help because that's what he had asked for a gift. But he still put them together and had them all put together in his room. And he had quite a few. He really liked doing them. I'm going to I cut that in half. I fussy cut that out. And I'm going to do that on the bottom of the center of the page too. I'm not going to have it symmetrical or anything, or even try to look symmetrical. And I thought after I put this up there, it kind of sort of does, even though the bottom part's wider than the top part. So I made sure the bottom didn't match when I put it on there, and fussy cut around everything. I thought about using a navy blue as the background, or even that plaid. I thought of a few things. But then I decided I would go ahead and use the white, since I do have 6 pictures. If I'd only had 1 or 2, I might have gone ahead and done that. But I thought, well, the pictures themselves are kind of on the busy side because they are playing with the logos and showing them off. So I decided that instead I was going to have white as the background and the navy blue to frame their pictures. After I got it on there, I thought, oh man, I should have framed it in white first, then the navy blue. How awesome would that have been? But rather than waste my navy blue paper, I just went ahead and left it as it is. 3 of the pictures were portrait and 3 are the landscape, horizontal. And every time I do that, I think, what was I thinking when I was taking these pictures to have them all different like this? But I did trim them all down so I'd have a little more room on my layout. And see, like those 2 don't match because I just trimmed them wherever. I didn't measure anything. And so I'm just going to kind of work them all in. And I think 2's going to end up on foam tape and 4 not. I'm thinking that's what it is. Jake looks so cute in that picture, bending down to pick those Legos up. He was trying to build from sitting up there in the chair instead of sitting on the floor. And Casey was telling him, you got to get in the floor. You can't do that from up there. So he did. He wasn't happy about it, but he did. But yeah, he was trying to watch TV and play with the Legos. So he wasn't quite into it as much as Casey was. And Casey's the one who brought them. So yeah, but I told him, I said, make sure you pick them all up because I don't want one of the little kids to find them. And I think that's why they didn't bring them back again for a while because the little kids were pretty little then. Let's see here. Oh, that crane had been cut out. Well, it was one of the How to Kill a Kit with Style layouts. I can't remember which one, but I cut several, fussy cut them out, and let me tell you, they aren't the easiest things to cut out, but I wanted them fussy cut. And so I'm using that foam tape on it, and the trick to putting foam tape on little pieces like that is to cut your tape as thin as you can, then pull the release paper off both sides, and then kind of stretch it. It makes it thinner, and you're able to put it on there. If you stretch it too much, it kind of pulls against the paper, but once you put it down, it's fine. I've got a couple of cards here with words, and this one here, the one I laid down just as I got ready to say that, is super cool. And then the one I'm working on now is forever. So super cool forever, because they, like I said, they, even after they got to be teenagers, they would help the little ones build their creations. But yeah, the Legos is not something that ever has gone out of style in my house. They have loved it from like day one. Um, oh, this is a little monster, and I thought he is just so cute. I'm gonna have to find a place for him on there. And see my dinosaur skeleton there? I started to put him up there and he didn't quite fit. And I was thinking I'd leave the white on there because of the fact it was on white. But since he didn't quite fit because of the white trim, I went ahead and fussy cut around him. And once you fussy cut around one, you got to fussy cut around them all. But he fits so much better there now. Uh, but I'm going to put foam tape behind this little robot, and he's just going to sit down there in the right-hand corner, kind of all by himself. I'm going to throw some stars down there, but he's not going to have anything with him. I am going to throw something with, I think, everything else on here, but I didn't put any extra down there with him. He's standing guard. Um, this one right here, it says the amazing power of your mind, because they're building things. I thought, well, that'll look cute on there. And it would fit there and fill that empty spot in. And I put it on, well, I'm going to put it on foam tape. I can tell from here that it's not quite where it ends up at. It goes down just a little bit. My title is We Brought Our Own. I know, simple, not very creative, but, and I thought about a few other titles, but this one was the one that told the whole story right there, and I didn't have to add anything to it. And besides, once I put all this other stuff on there, I couldn't have a longer title. I just didn't have room for it. Yeah, here's where I'm putting foam tape on it, and I liked it where it was at to start with, a little higher and kind of almost centered, but I end up putting here. I don't know why. I just did. I have no memories of why. Okay, I'm going to kind of build a scene with this little skater boy. He's a robot, but he's a skater. And so I've got the dinosaur there. I'm going to end up putting an airplane there. And then the skater boy is going to be up there. And it's kind of reminding me of Godzilla. And Skater Boy's a hero swooping in to save the day because he's ready to attack the airplane. But yeah, I'm sure nobody else will notice that when they look at my layout. But that's my thought behind it. I had one sticker in there that was a Lego, so I cut it in half and put half behind the little monster and half up there where we brought our own. And here I'm trying to decide where to put all these little puffy stickers, and I'm just going to use the airplanes. I don't even think I use a helicopter. Nope, just the airplanes. And yeah, I do use the helicopter. I did right there down there by Forever. Now this looks like I'm done with the layout, but I'm not. I guess I turned the camera off thinking I was done and forgot to turn it back on because I don't really remember doing it off camera. I thought I did it on camera, but I put faux stitching on each side of the blue border on each side. And then I added these stars with my EK Success Star Punch and added them scattered throughout the layout. But I guess I didn't record it. I'm sorry. I mean, I really thought I did. But it wasn't here when I got ready to do the video and edit it. Maybe I didn't turn it off to start with when I thought I did. And then I turned it off when I thought I was turning it on. I don't know. But if it's not a messed up video, it's not mine. But if you look down there below, you will see loads of links for everybody that's doing how to kill a kit with style. So much inspiration. You will not be sorry you clicked on those links. But if you leave a comment below, I'll get back with you. And if you liked the video and hit a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you subscribe. And those of you who already are, thank you so much. But I hope y'all have a happy, scrappy week. Stay safe and take care. Bye.